I'm Gloria Starr, the Global Authority on Etiquette and Manners. This lesson today will be about proper dining and the social graces. So we have a lovely table set, and the first thing that we would do, if I'm the host, I can pick up my napkin, indicating to my other guests that they could also put their napkin on their lap. So you're taking off your napkin ring and setting it off to the side. You're opening the napkin so it's half the size. So the fold is here, and that fold goes on your tummy. When you're going to use your napkin, the napkin is dabbed like this, certainly not like this. And gentlemen, the napkin is never tucked into your dress shirt. So this size of napkin is actually a luncheon size napkin. A dinner napkin would be considerably larger. So when you know how the cutlery is set, you know exactly what you're going to have based on how the table is set. So let's use a quick and easy exercise, BMW. So B is on your left, and that's the bread. The M is the middle, which means your meal, and W would be for your water on the right-hand side. Whatever the cutlery is set for you indicates what each of the courses are going to have. So first of all, I could have a salad because I have a salad fork. I could have a teaspoon, which could be for the coffee, and then it could be set over here. But if I have a large spoon, which would be a tablespoon, that indicates that I'm having soup first. So with soup, and all of your food, actually, you move over and not down to it. You bring the food up to you. So with the soup, I would put my soup spoon in closest to me in the dish, gather some soup up, take my spoon and touch the edge of the lip so I'm going to avoid the drips. Then I'm going to move over like this, and I'm going to sip like this, not the whole spoon in your mouth. So it's over, catch the drip, move over this way, never down, bring the soup up to you, do not blow on your spoon with the soup in it, and sip. Now, I cannot set the spoon back down onto the table because I've used it. So I would have to leave it in the soup bowl. And to indicate to the waitstaff that I'm finished, I would leave it either in a 6-12 position or a 4-10 position. And you never turn your cutlery upside down. It's too precariously balanced, and the waitstaff could end up spilling it. So the goal is all of your guests should try to finish at about the same time. So if I'm being very slow and I see my guests are almost finished, then I would be finished to join them rather than having all of my soup. So I would indicate like this. Now, the waitstaff is going to serve from the left and take from the right. So the waitstaff would have served me from this direction, and then they would take the plate like this. My job as the diner is to remain still. You cannot know where the waitstaff is going to be, so if you're trying to dodge them like this, the chances are something's spilling on you. Now, speaking about something spilling, should you have an accident with your tea, coffee, or water, instead of doing all of this and making a big fuss, just set your napkin like this, and that would absorb it, and then go right on into a new conversation. So we've had our soup as our first starter, and then that item would be removed like this. So for the purpose of demonstration, I'll set it off to the side this way. Now our next option is that we have a knife and a small fork. So that could be for your lettuce and your salad. So you could actually hold this with your forefinger here and the inside of the fork within the palm of your hand. This would be considered European or continental dining. And you cut one bite at a time, move forward, bring the salad to your mouth, take the cutlery down while you chew it. You're not going to have the cutlery facing up like this. And I know in Italy we see a lot of this. They're very vivacious people, but ideally the cutlery should be facing down. If you are resting between courses or bites, the cutlery is placed up and the cutlery is open at this part of the table. And that indicates to the wait staff that you are not finished that particular course. If it's closed like this in a 6-12 position, or over to the side like this, it indicates that you've actually finished this course. And again, you work along with the same pace that your guests are. So if I'm going to have a sip of water, I would pick up my napkin and dab, and then I would reach for my glass and bring it up to me. Now, as a woman, we usually wear lipstick, and I recommend that you put your lip liner on completely as it's very dry, and then add the lipstick on top. And then what you would find is that you still have some color in your lips at the end of the meal. So we're going to dab, dab, put your napkin back down with the fold facing your tummy, and then reach for the water and bring it up to you. So this would have been our salad, and when the salad's finished, this item would also leave the table. Now, if you happen to have had 2 knives, then that would indicate that you are supposed to cut your salad like this. If you only have 1 knife, that probably would be for your entree. And sometimes you have the salad where it's cut in bite-sized